Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Ay, baby, yo te quiero. Es mentira todo lo que te dijeron. Sabes que mi amor por ti es verdadero. Yo te soy fiel, nena, yo te soy sincero. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti. Como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti. Como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí. Hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Yo no sé cómo lo hace, baby, déjame ser el que te complace. En mi mente corriendo base, me quedo contigo, pase lo que pase. Baby, espero que me ames, me tiene volando en el cielo como las aves. Ey, en el Pambinanes, no buen sueño el debo, ya lo sabe. Juro que yo hago de todo pa' ti, como rábame todo de ti. Y yo te doy todo de mí, hay mujeres de todo pa' mí. Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te vi yo vivo diferente. No me importa a mí lo que dice la gente, porque tú siempre la prendes candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la
And saludos, programas, and welcome. I'm Adolfo, the Nerdy Puerto Rican, and we are here with the Ultraviolent Union and the GCW Tournament of Survival 10. I am super excited. I am here with Andrew. Andrew, how are things over on the left coast over there?
Going well, going well. I am so excited for this weekend. I've been waiting for Tournament of Survival and Cage of Survival to come up. And I'm excited for you to join and get to watch your first ones.
Yeah, one of the things I have really been enjoying about GCW is the different styles of shows that they do. So going into this, knowing it's a completely different style, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. As a first timer, should what should us first timers be expecting from the Tournament of Survival?
Um, uh, I say this not to scare anyone off, but a good amount of healthy violence will definitely be incurred today. It's going to be crazy. You're going to see all different styles of death match, hardcore matches. It's going to be really the things that a lot of people associate with GCW. That name is definitely going to be represented here tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be exciting, but it's also going to be some surprisingly really good wrestling involved in this hardcore wrestling.
Cool. I'm excited. Yeah. So really quick, card wise, in our opening round match, we have go away. We have John Wayne Murdoch versus Mr. Danger, and we have Beastman. Go away. Beastman versus Dr. Redacted versus Otis Koger. We have The Bev versus Daiju Wakamatsu. And then Matt Tremont versus a mystery combatant. And then we also have, I believe, the Hardcore Hall of Fame match tonight, or is that tomorrow night?
That's tonight after the Tournament of Survival. It'll be, I think it starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, or Western Time. Eastern.
Okay, cool.
Western Time. Pacific Standard Time.
Cool. All right, so the show has started. Please tune into the show. GCW, you can watch it on Triller TV, and then wherever else you can get GCW. But they just did a really nice package celebrating Sabu, who we know passed recently, RIP Sabu. Yeah, let's get to it. Howdy. R1 Crocs Gaming. I'm sure that's probably like Recrocs Gaming or something like that. Thank you for joining.
So yeah, you can definitely, as you're seeing here in the intro, it's going to be a lot of light tubes, a lot of barbed wire, a lot of chairs, a lot of doors, probably some gusset plates, some thumbtacks, a lot of crazy things.
So it's safe to say that the mat is going to look a lot like it did during Vegas weekend.
Yes.
Where it was just human DNA all over the place.
Yeah. And you will see there'll be a few matches where you won't even be able to see the mat because it's literally just covered in a sheet of glass because of how many light tubes and glass panes have been broken. It's going to be insane, and it's going to be kind of awesome.
Nice. Yeah, so if you're squeamish, you might want to sit this one out.
Or, it's some good immersion therapy for you.
I mean, fair. And I am corrected. It is Rick Rocks. Thank you, Rick Rocks, for joining us on this. Hope you're watching the show. I'm excited. We got a package right now of all the combatants. Yeah, that's a lot of tube light bulbs.
Oh, so for you, Adolfo, and any of the folks new to GCW, and especially the deathmatch GCW, obviously Matt Tremont is a pretty big name figure in deathmatch wrestling. He got kind of the nod from Abdullah the Butcher. He's been doing a lot. He's got a lot of accolades, winning the Nick Gage Invitational. He's the current GCW Ultraviolent champion.
Right,
He was also the last GCW Hardcore champion when they unified the titles. He's a former GCW World Champion, GCW Tag Team Champion, and so really the only thing he hasn't won is the Tournament of Survival. So he's looking to put a stamp on that and also defend his title throughout this tournament. Mr. Danger is someone, and Dr. Redacted are two people who are kind of up and comers who over the last year really made a name for themselves and respect. So you're going to get you're going to get some vets of GCW and the hardcore wrestling scene, as well as some newer figures that have kind of like come up over the last year or so. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we are now live at the show, which is from the Showboat in Atlantic City, Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. The ring has 2 light bulbs hanging all over it. So
like a light tube chandelier.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they're not going to play that, dodge the laser. With the oh man, there's gonna be so much blood. Yikes.
And this is their kind of home location, the Showboat. They do whenever they go to New Jersey. This is where they do a lot of their big events from. So you'll see them when they do their big title events that are in New Jersey. They'll be in this location.
At Showboat.
Mm-hmm.
The Showboat was a nice casino. I say was because I haven't been to the Showboat in like at least 10 years. Is that Veda Scott? Yeah, we got Veda Scott on the table. Nice. I used to go to the Showboat a lot more when I was younger. If they still have the all-you-can-eat buffet, it's one of the best all-you-can-eat buffets there because you get all-you-can-eat steaks. And the way they do it is they give you a ticket and you just take the ticket up and you get the steak, and they're good steaks. But the secret is that everyone gets a ticket. So you want to sit kind of like close to the door. So when people are leaving and if they haven't used their steak ticket, they'll give you their steak ticket. So you can just go and get more steak tickets.
So I don't know if you recognize her from the few GCW events that you've gotten to watch with us, but in the ring right now is Scarlett Donovan too. She's one of my favorite refs in professional wrestling right now. And yeah, Veda Scott, phenomenal figure, personality in professional wrestling. Partner of Mike Bailey, and they're a super awesome couple too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last event, if I'm remembering correctly, that they had in the Showboat, it was a 2-night event kind of like this. And the first night was inside, the second night was outside. And so you actually had people watching from like the parking structure across the way.
That's awesome. It's awesome. And they got tube lights tied to the turnbuckles too.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Well, and that's something you're going to notice. The ring will be, so this is just for the first match. Each match will have a slightly different setup and collection of things.
Cool. All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and tomorrow night you'll see similar things, with the main event being a Cage of Survival, which will obviously be a cage match.
Right. Ooh, wow. So if you're just joining us, welcome. We are the Bi-Conics Podcast. We are currently doing our live watch-along of the GCW Tournament of Survival from the Showboat Casino in Atlantic City. If you can, check out GCW Tournament of Survival 10 over on Triller TV. It will be bloody, so I'm just going to put that warning out there for you.
Yeah, so this matchup between Mr. Danger, as you're seeing here in this package, is the rubber match. So he had a match against John Wayne Murdoch, surprised a lot of people by picking up the victory. They had another match, Murdoch won, but then said we need to have a third match to kind of finish it off, and so Tournament of Survival.
Nice. I thoroughly appreciate professional wrestlers, just period. But the ones that do the hardcore stuff, God bless.
Well, and that's something that, like, you know, I think Mikey has seen quite a bit of when we started watching GCW, is a lot of people just associate hardcore wrestling, death matches, and that kind of stuff with just, like, violence and going, okay, we're just going to jump through things and hit each other with weapons, that kind of stuff. But as you'll see with Mr. Danger, he does some crazy high flying things as well. You'll see with a lot of the other ones that they show a lot of in-ring technical skills. And so if you look past that violence aspect that kind of blocks people off or biases people, you realize, like, oh wow, some of these wrestlers are actually really good professional wrestlers. On top of that, then they're also putting themselves at even greater risk doing things like death matches, which professional wrestlers are dangerous.
You're right, exactly. You won't see this on some wrestling companies right now. That is for sure.
Yeah, it skewed me a lot once I started watching GCW and then was watching other places, and they would do their hardcore matches, and I was like, why does this feel so tame? Oh.
That's right.
And, like, great examples, John Wayne Murdoch, you know, his character per se is very much kind of a douchebag, shall we say. But watching him wrestle and see him perform, like, made me appreciate him as a professional wrestler. And then getting to see so many GCW people who are, you know, they appreciate the fans, they love what they do, and they're very good at bringing up that next, you know, group of talent, has made me appreciate that, like, a lot of the performers that much more.
I remember the other week you had said something about those barbecue skewer sticks and how you can't look at them the same anymore. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. I cannot look at those barbecue skewer sticks the same.
Yeah, we'll see a few of those. We'll see a few of those, especially tomorrow, because we've got a dog collar match between George Janela and Atticus Cogar. And Atticus Cogar loves using those skewers.
Woo-wee. All right, so we got our combatants in the ring. We got John Wayne Murdoch and Mr. Danger. Mr. Danger sporting, I want to say it's an homage to Teen Titans with the black mask and then the red X on the mask. But, you know, I'm not going to overstep bounds like that.
You also, other things to notice about these kind of matches is you notice how their wrists are taped, how heavily they are.
Yeah.
It goes from the hand all the way up to the elbow.
Way up. Yep.
That's how you know there's going to be a lot of glass involved in this, is because it's to help prevent any serious, or, well, prevent some serious injuries.
Yeah. Woo. All right, here we go. Oh, there goes the first tube. There goes the second tube. There goes the third tube. Murdoch smashing him on Mr. J. Going back. Yep. That tube didn't want to go. Yeah, John Wayne Murdoch is just smashing tube after tube on Mr. Danger right now. Oh, look at all that dust.
Yeah.
Man. Oh.
Oh.
Thank you, Rick Rock. Thank you. Man.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
here we go. Oh. Didn't break. Oh, yep. We're just going to suspend any blood counts. Oh, yep. There's the gusset plate. That's all right. Currently, John Wayne Murdoch in control. He's smashed a good amount of the light bulb poles on Mr. Danger, and now he's jamming a gusset plate into his head. Oh, have mercy.
Mm. Yeah, I think I'm like a good 30 seconds or so behind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, those gusset plates are pretty nasty.
Oh, man. And you can tell that those light bulbs are real because when they smash, the gas is coming out from them. Good lordy. This is definitely the type of thing that you want to show people when they're like, well, wrestling is fake. Here you go. Oh.
And just a reminder, this is tournament style. So
this is tournament.
This
Yep.
is one of these two will continue on, and we'll have to go through something like this again.
That's right. Bracket style, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was round robin style?
Round robin, no way.
Oh, Mr. Danger springboards. Oh, he grabs onto the scaffolding above, and he Tijera on John Wayne Murdoch. Ah, now we got some offense.
Mr. Danger is also known for at least hitting some big one, like at least a big crazy thing, jumping off of something. He's jumped off of ventilation systems, U-Haul trucks, scissor lifts, all kinds of craziness.
Nice. All right, here we go. Tope. Oh, light bulb into the front row. Oh my goodness. That fan has blood on him. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh my God. This is so good.
My God.
This is so good. Now I can see why the front row tickets were $90.
Oh yeah. You are in the splash zone.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's something else you'll notice about GCW is unless they're required to, no mats and no guardrails.
Yep. Nice. Oh man. Oh. Oh. That ref is just like, where's their not glass? Ooh.
Yeah, you'll see the refs
Oh.
best job to try and break any of the like big shards sticking up out of the mat.
Yeah.
I know it's a death match, but let's try not to have anyone die.
Yeah, right.
Oh. There go the first two doors of the night.
Yep. Mr. Danger hit. That was actually a really cool move. It was like, I don't even know what to call it. He did a jump over the top rope flip
It's
into
like a
blockbuster
blockbuster almost.
Yeah, right into two doors.
The door bridge, the GCW version of tables.
Yep. The door bridge. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at all the glass on that mat.
Yeah. Oh. So these two combatants have just been trading light bulbs back and forth. It's been crazy.
Oh my.
Oh man, John Wayne Murdoch just took a piece of light bulb and just jammed it into Mr. Danger's forehead.
They're both just red.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, look at his back.
Yeah. And I mean, I know John Wayne Murdoch's wearing a tank top, but he's not faring that much better.
The light tube low blow.
Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh man.
Oh, he's gonna pull a piece out of his back.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I just reacted to was Mr. Danger just went face first into some taped up light tubes that were in the corner, and then they just had to take. Okay, and just John Wayne Murdoch had a piece of glass stuck in him that they had to pull out, and he was just fingering it. So no.
God. Well, yeah, you can see it where it cut through on his shirt. He's got holes in it now. But yeah, that's a classic. Those running knees into the corner. John Wayne Murdoch likes to do that with his opponents, oftentimes facing a glass pane.
Yeah, Mr. Danger hits a combination. Okay, Mr. Danger just put some taped light tubes onto John Wayne Murdoch. Oh, with the swanton bomb off the top rope onto the light tubes, onto John Wayne Murdoch for a 1-2. Ooh. Hi, Chihuahua.
Well, and you saw it before Danger did that swanton. He had to double check and make sure he didn't hit the scaffolding above.
Yeah. I was like in this past week in Mystery Wrestling. The ceiling is so low when they do top rope moves. They have to be careful not to clip the ceiling. The fans are split on this. We got half Murdoch, half Danger chants going.
I mean, like I said, these are two big popular wrestlers for deathmatch wrestling. You know, you got the vet and John Wayne Murdoch and the relative rookie and Mr. Danger. There he goes, going up to the top of the scaffolding.
Yeah. Mr. Danger at top of the scaffolding. Oh boy. Oh. Oh! Drops a leg drop onto John Wayne Murdoch, onto a table. And he kicks out! John Wayne Murdoch kicks out!
Again, opening match.
Opening.
First round of the tournament. Insane.
Yeah, so Mr. Danger is taking all the light tubes down right now, kind of piling them up. What are we looking to do? Brainbuster on him. Oh, John Wayne Murdoch's fighting back, hitting some headbutts. Oh! Canadian Destroyer from the top rope into the light tubes. Mr. Danger kicks out. Oh! Into a submission. Mr. Murdoch's got a submission. If sunk in. Oh. Knocked Mr. Danger out. John Wayne Murdoch advances. What a first match. Wow. I'm going to have to sit back down for this. My goodness.
Crazy opener. Crazy opener. I was so into it, I forgot I got to do my my notes for the report card.
Is this like a standard like Tournament of Survival opener match, or is this like?
Yeah. And it's crazy because it almost feels like with every match, the next match that comes out feels like they're like, okay, we got to do one. We got to take it up another notch. We got to take it up another notch.
That's crazy.
So I think it's gonna get crazy.
Yo, good on John Wayne Murdoch showing good sportsmanship with Mr. Danger. They're shaking hands, giving Mr. Danger his props. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. This kid is good. He's good. I'm definitely excited to see where he goes with his career because he's impressed me over the last year or so.
Oh, Atticus Koger. That's a teaser.
Yeah.
Oh, Fuego del Sol.
I've got to say,
Oh,
have you not seen this?
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you watch this package. So, for those who aren't aware, this is the package from Scary Spooky Hilarious, where we saw the turn of Fuego del Sol, also now known as KJ or so. Which I will say, always sad to see a fan favorite make a turn like this. But that being said, I'm really excited to see what this does for formerly Fuego del Sol's, career, where he goes from here. Because I think it was a necessary change. Like he improved. Like I don't want to say improved, but got the push and was doing the things he needed to do this last year, really, especially since he left AEW Ring of Honor. I've been wanting him to make a dark turn for a while, and I think this was a great turn for him.
Well, it is definitely a thing when a luchador loses their mask that they kind of do a complete character reset.
Yeah.
That is normally what happens. So I get that.
Well, and that's, he kind of went back to who he was prior to becoming Fuego del Sol, which, was a while ago and up on the indies that a lot of people didn't know or hadn't seen him like that. So, it fits canonically also with the story of who he is as a wrestler and where Fuego del Sol came from and all that. So,
right.
And I believe he'll be wrestling this weekend. I know he's got, I think it's tomorrow night. He's wrestling Masha Slamovich for the GCW World Title.
Nice. So if you're just joining us or if you're passing through, welcome. We are the BC WrestlePod. This is our live watch along of the GCW Tournament of Survival 10. We just saw John Wayne Murdoch versus Mr. Danger in a very bloody match where John Wayne Murdoch picks up the W by knocking out Mr. Danger with a submission clutch move. So, really quick, Andrew, what'd you think of that first match?
I thought it was awesome. It was a great opener, great energy. They just didn't waste any time getting down to the violence. I'm pretty sure that I think they used every single light tube that was in there. It was bloody, violent, and really good action.
Nice. Definitely what we signed up for.
So these are setting up, obviously this is catching up people from last few events, but also kind of setting up some of the matches that we're going to have over the weekend. Both the Koger brothers are involved in this weekend's activities. Masha Slamovich, obviously, she's defending that JCW title tomorrow night.
Nice. Yeah, that's something else. There are a few names that I'm so used to, I associate GCW with, Masa, like Effie, Joey Janela, right? So, which is something else I really like about GCW is that it seems like every show they highlight different wrestlers in the company and whatnot, which is really cool.
Yeah, there's definitely, they do a good job of using kind of the core people, the people that are their regulars, highlighting a lot of the people who do make regular appearances but are also bouncing around all the other indies. And then they make really good use of some of the big names that come through, just international names and like that come through for maybe a weekend or so, as well as making a lot of good use of local independent wrestling talent when they go to areas where there's some smaller promotions, local promotions, and they'll bring in a lot of those wrestlers too. So for a lot of these companies out there that don't utilize their roster as well as they should, it's another area that I'm like, GCW does it with such a diverse roster and kind of all over the place. So this match is going to be crazy. This match is going to be insane.
Yep. So we got Dr. Redacted, who is coming out. Our new match is starting. So right now, Dr. Redacted is doing laps around, giving hugs and hand slaps to everyone. We got some doors with barbed wire. We got some plywood planks with broken off aluminum cans. Classic light tubes. Dr. Redacted came in with a
shopping cart with a garbage can.
Shopping cart with a garbage can.
In it.
Yep.
Dr. Redacted is also known for putting a garbage can over himself and diving off of things with that on him.
Nice.
He's also doing his classic mosh pit style entrance.
I will be right back. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Beastman just pulled a Shockmaster.
Gotta love that diabetic life.
So Beastman just pulled a Shockmaster.
Okay.
So he came out, you just saw with that gear on. Did you see he came out with like the mammoth skull on?
Yep.
As he came out, there were some chairs knocked over in the entryway, and he totally just tripped over the chairs and ate it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, as you can see, Dr. Redacted dressed in all white. He'll be all white by the end of this match. Oh my goodness! Why everyone's tripping? Why is everyone tripping? Otis Cogar just tripped on his entrance too. So Otis Cogar, the brother of Atticus Cogar.
Yeah, how come Atticus isn't in this tournament?
He's wrestling tomorrow night against Joey Janela in a dog collar match.
Mm.
I think they divided them up to have different names on different nights.
Speaking to the being able to utilize talent so well, I would also like to think, and this might not be the case, but I would also like to think that the talent that comes to GCW comes with that understanding that, I am not the only superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Like some other promotions, when you deal with, other wrestlers.
People are fighting for their, like, I want to be top billing, and I think part of that too is like the companies that they're going into are like, if you're not at the top, then there's no guarantee that you're going to get your shot or be used well or anything like that. So
Right.
I think they kind of breed that culture.
Yep.
But GCW and a lot of the other indie promotions are about highlighting the talent that are there, which is why I really appreciate. There's obviously they cross over a lot between different independent promotions, but GCW has a really solid working relationship with Progress and Defy Wrestling.
Yep.
So you'll see a lot of talent crossover there. Here we go.
Yeah, that's all right, y'all. Just so we got Otis Koger and Beastman jawing off at each other. Dr. Redacted up on the top rope with it. Yep, there it was. Puts that trash can on him. And right into the tune. Here come the light tubes. Woo! Woo! Oh, Mr. Beastman no sells that. Oh, bye, Mr. Beastman.
Oh, it's a door with gusset plates. Oh,
door with gusset plates. Oh. Yeah, Beastman and oh. Yeah, Otis Koger just getting some trash cans smashed on him. Now he's been sat down in a chair by Dr. Redacted. Takes some chops. Senton bomb right into Otis Koger. Dr. Redacted. Oh, yep. A little bit of blood already.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dr. Redacted, I think all three of them were actually bleeding at this point. I mean, Beastman was bleeding before the match started because he entered and was like, why not break a light tube over my own head?
Because that's how I do.
Yeah. As you can see, Dr. Redacted is quite the bleeder.
Yeah, that. Oh! Yup. This is the match that really goes into the audience.
Yeah, that fall away slam into the chairs, that's rough stuff.
Yeah.
And those aren't folding chairs, those are solid.
No, those are solid chairs. I wonder if they break any of those chairs, if they have to pay the venue back.
I'm sure there's some they've got to have a deposit onto that. I mean, they probably pay a pretty high one. I mean, cleaning alone is probably quite a bit.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's a good thing that the floor is just concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you could just bleach the crap out of there. Nope, Dr. Otis takes a seat into the audience. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Redacted is sitting in the front seat. Dr. Otis just got smashed by Beastman, but Beastman, Dr. Redacted. There's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on in this match. Just saying.
Oh. Man, he folded part of that shopping cart. Sent onto the back. Oh, he takes out an audience member, but she didn't spill her beer. Yeah, it's crazy seeing this match because Otis Cogar is not a small guy. He's not super tall, but he's a thick boy. And seeing him next to Beastman makes him look like he's small.
Yeah.
After the accidents get beat up.
Oh. Straight razor. Otis Cogar pulls out a straight razor. And he is cutting Beastman open with the straight razor. Oh, and in the mouth. Ay, ay, ay.
Later tonight, we'll get to see a fork be implemented, most likely from Matt Tremont. So we're going to see all kinds of fun toys.
Nice. Oh, not in between the fingers. Nah, man. Oh. Woo. Yeah, it's funny. I by far am not a squeamish individual, right? There's a few things though that I'm like, yeah.
Oh, the old light tubes down the shirt.
Yep. Oh, Beastman with a sidewalk slam on Dr. Redacted. Or a 1-2. Ooh.
Love all the gear the refs have to wear for these matches. Oh,
I know, right?
barbed wire board on top of them. Beastman going upstairs. Nope. Oh, he keeps going.
Sabooed him with this chair.
Not that I necessarily want him to win, but I would love to get to see Otis Cogar versus Matt Tremont in this tournament.
Speaking of blood. Why in between the fingers? Why? All right, we are setting up the light tube door.
Because light tubes or doors aren't enough. You got to combine them.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You know, props for wearing all the white. Not gonna lie.
Oh, what a drop kick into the door into his head.
Oh.
And Beastman has been out of this match.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, to be fair, that might be the smartest thing to do in this match.
let the other two beat the crap out of each other for a while.
Yep. Okay, speaking of blood, I'm gonna go dark real quick. I am still here. I just got to give myself my my insulin shot, so I'll be right back.
Go. Oh, garbage can lid. What are you gonna do here, Otis? Oh, right over the dome of the Dr. Redacted.
Oh, here comes the barbed wire.
Their piece, man.
Here comes the barbed wire.
I wonder which match is going to have the spiderweb barbed wire frame that is often pulled up. It's probably going to be the main event.
Oh! Beastman spearing Otis Koger into the board with the light tubes.
Oh, God. That door just exploded.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. I'm guessing that's at least like 600 pounds right there. At least.
Yeah, at least. Oh, there's a bear trap.
Oh.
Because, you know, that's something you keep under a wrestling ring.
I mean, when you got someone like Beastman running around.
Fair. Oh, yeah.
Pile driver. Pile driver. Just do it. Oh,
All right, we're
his
back.
hand.
Yeah.
His hand.
Oh. I'm going to say something. Even without, like, actual sharp teeth, that bear trap snapping on you
Oh, yeah.
is crazy. Agent Lo-Fi! Come on, da primo! Survive WWE semi. Bro, you're gonna, let me tell you, just get ready for blood. Get your blood intake right now, because, woo, lordy.
Yeah. Dr. Redacted's white scrubs have now gone to pink scrubs.
Yup. He's just like, hold these for me. Yep, there we go. Beastman has Dr. Will and the Tree of Woe.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh my god, that's a big dude to be doing this with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that? Bonsai drop.
Yep. With the light tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watching Pagano Psycho Clown mask match with no blood was weird. Yep. Welcome to the new Tripla with no blood. Make it make sense. But yeah, you will get your fill of blood here.
Yeah, I mean, Beastman alone will probably give you your fill of blood. Look at that dude. It's like he's got a wet mop full of blood on his head.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's always super weird. Like I feel like with the recent changes in AAA, or not AAA, TNA, they got a lot less blood and stuff in their matches. Like the last few, like Monsters Ball and things like that, were much tamer than they have been in the past.
Mm. Oh man. Otis Coger had that barbed wire stuck to him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what one of Mikey's least favorite things is when the people with the long hair um, go into the barbed wire and you see their hair get caught up in it.
Yeah. Wow. Props for these guys going 17 minutes of just literally killing each other.
Again, first round match. One of these people still has two more matches, or potentially two more matches to go. At least one more match.
Agent Lo-Fi. Yeah. 17 minutes. Jeez. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, I was trying to lock that bear trap. Oh, nope. It didn't set. Now he's just gonna beat him with the bear trap.
Hey, I mean, it's still just a big piece of metal, right?
It is.
Whatever. I'll just hit you with it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
There it is. Bear trap. Yep.
Also, yeah, as you may have noticed, Dr. Redacted, one of his go-tos is the green mist.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Otis Coger moving on. Yeah, it was cool that they just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah.
When that spot didn't work. I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's kind of happened already a lot where things like haven't either broke or popped the way they should have, and they've just kind of like rolled with it.
I mean, when you're doing a match like this where there's so many, we'll call them props,
Yeah.
You're working with a lot of stuff. It takes some setup, and there's a lot of that involved. But yeah, it's some of it's a lot of moving on the fly. Working on the fly, going with what happens. So this was the match that set up the dog collar match for tomorrow.
No doubt. No doubt. Those ropes gotta be slippery as hell.
Oh,
Not a lot of people going to the top rope like that. Although Mr. Danger in our first match he did, which was really cool.
We may see a bit more of that later on too, but yeah, there's a few less high flyers in this tournament than in some of the other matches.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Danger and Dr. Redacted were the two that would go up there the most. I think for that, pretty much for the rest of the tournament, we probably won't have too many top rope attacks.
Mm. Is that all it takes to be a ref? You just throw the shirt on?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, for Joey Janela, it was it seems kind of weird. Oh man, I'm blanking on his name right now, but he's the cousin of Atticus and Otis Coger, and he joined them a couple of events ago because he was in as a referee and then revealed himself to be part of their crew. So he was technically licensed as a referee, so I guess him throwing on the shirt makes sense, but it's GCW, you kind of go with it.
Yeah, you just go with it. I remember this match.
Spring break.
You could tell it was early in the night because the mat has no blood on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was was this the day I flew in? Oh man, I can't remember. That weekend was such a blur.
No, because you were there for Bloodsport, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's what I came in on was Bloodsport.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting to watch this tag team YDNP. As they go by now. Kind of evolve as a tag team, because Alec Price and Cole Radrick definitely have like tag team chemistry. They very much felt like a true tag team,
right?
As where Alec Price and Jordan Oliver are much more of a like thrown together tag team,
right?
Which, story wise and behind the scenes wise, it makes sense.
Sure.
But it's been interesting to watch them grow and evolve as they become a little more of a tag team. It's interesting too because they're both people who have wrestled as parts of tag teams, but they still kind of feel like singles wrestlers who are tagging together.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But they're both young and really good, so I think it won't be that long before they're really a cohesive team. This should be an interesting match. Yeah, Cole re-injured his knee, and so it was written in storyline that Violence is Forever took him out. He was injured. The Garbage Daddies dropped the titles to Violence is Forever, and then Oliver and Price regained the titles. But yeah, Cole Roderick's out for I think at least a year or something. I think he tore his ACL.
All right, we got Daiju Wakamatsu making his way out to the squared circle.
Oh, one of those Tokyo towers, the light tube towers in the corners. We have some light tube rakes.
But we appreciate you, Agent Lo-Fi. That's the important thing.
And that's kind of what we're here for. If we can help fill in some of that information for folks that are trying to stay up to date, especially on GCW, glad to fill that information in.
Yep. Yeah, this is still my third, fourth GCW show, so I'm still brand spanking new to this all.
Which is saying something since it's only really your second weekend into GCW.
Yeah.
The first one had 3 events in a weekend.
Yeah.
Actually, it had 5 or 6, but there were 3 that we covered specifically.
Right, exactly. I really. When is it? In November that they're back in Atlantic City?
I think it's November.
I want to see if I can get down to the next GCW show. It was November at East Rutherford.
Yeah, they'll be out in England in September. They're going to Japan. Not too far from
that. Here comes the Bev out to the squared circle.
Interesting fellow.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm paying the modern prices, so which is still good. I mean, for everything that you get,
Yeah.
Paying for the Trailer Plus is kind of a no-brainer if you really like professional wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, even I got it. We got it basically to watch GCW, and through it, it's opened up so many other promotions for me between Progress, Defy, HMG, Hood Slam is on there, which is up here in the Bay Area of California, and it's a promotion run by Dark Sheik.
Dark Sheik. Yep.
What else is on there? ICW, which is out of Scotland. There's a lot of promotions that you can just find if you want to. Kind of find something new. It's just it's super worth it. And there's other things you can watch on there too if you're into it, like bare knuckle fighting. There's some MMA stuff. There's an event coming up soon, which is Armored MMA, which is MMA in armor with
I know a few guys that do that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of content on Triller. It's pretty cheap, and like I said, even if you're just watching GCW on there, it makes it worth it because GCW does about 4 to 6 events a month. So whether you're getting a streaming service to watch another program,
I haven't seen any. Andrew?
No.
No GCW World on Lucha this year? Oh. Okay, so Daiju Wakamatsu, both of these combatants are very not really looking to go straight into the. Oh, there we go, and that's done. The Bev is the first one into the light tubes. Ooh. That was a fun spot. Now here we go. Tope coming. Tope coming. Oh, shoot. Oh, on the concrete. Ow.
Oh man. Oof.
Oof.
Those dives outside with no mat.
Yeah, man. Oh. Just watching his head bounce off that. Oh. We're at the point that it's here. Here's the box. Just have fun. Ooh. All right, so the Bev and Daiju Wakamatsu are still outside of the ring. They have not made it back in, and they've just been trading light tube shots left and right. Right? It'll just get you all your stuff's right there. You don't need to worry. That'd actually be pretty fun. Do like a aisle for aisle match.
I don't want to wrestle it. I mean, most of the areas in any of those kind of stores, the lumber aisle.
Yeah. Oh.
The match out in the garden section.
Yeah, match in the garden section. Bury someone in mulch.
Yeah. Oh, gusset plate door.
That's a gusset plate door. That's what that is. Yes, sir.
But the light tube rake is one of my favorites. Especially if they hit it like sideways instead of fan ways, because if you do it sideways, like you hit all of the light tubes.
Yeah. Oh man. Ah.
Oh, I think that may have been just as bad for Wakamatsu.
Yeah. Yep. They both got that bad.
Yeah.
Zona 23 in Mexico, the junkyard match, all the weapons you could have. That would be pretty cool too. Like a true junkyard match. Of course, we know certain promotions won't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Woo. Now, like, this is what I don't get, right? Your internet wrestling community persons that get all like their panties in a bunch about like the blood on certain promotions, you know, but they won't like come after GCW for this. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Like, make it make sense for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think part of that is some of them don't even look at GCW. They don't even consider it worth like commenting on, you know,
which is bold.
And it's also one of those things where it's like, it's just it. I compare it a lot to like other artists' art forms and how, you know, they're like, oh well, this is what real theater is, or this is what real music is, or this is what real, you know, insert your art form here. And that's what a lot of the people do, the tribalists especially, or the like quote unquote purists of wrestling that are like, no, this is what real wrestling is.
Right. Oh, like, no, not down the pants. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is all what wrestling is. It's all different types of entertainment, just like there's different types of movies and TV shows and you know, theatrical styles and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's, I think, what GCW really does well is it's about telling the stories about the characters. It's about audience engagement with violence too. And GCW does a lot of that. There's a lot of character work that's in there. There's a lot of storytelling, and they're actually surprisingly really good at long-term storytelling, short-term storytelling, character development. Like, if you get past the biases that a lot of people will have with this, that's really not going to be good.
Yep, that is a ceramic flower pot that just went. I mean, fair, Agent Lo-Fi. The only real wrestling is Que Bonito, Que Malito. It is the rivalry of ages, if you will. Oh, grinding it in. For our non-CMLL people, Que Malito and Que Monito are two brother, little brother things. One is the devil and one is the good side over in CMLL. They've been around since I think the early 90s.
Oh. Kind of a light bulb Van Daminator-esque move.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
So yeah, if you're watching this and this is intriguing you in deathmatch wrestling, especially after this weekend, stick around for what should be later this year is the Nick Gage Invitational, which is another big tournament that is a deathmatch tournament. Oh god! Yes,
the light tubes on the rake. So good, so good.
Oh, he's got a second one.
They're able to come back though. Oh.
A third light tube break.
Oh no. Here it comes. This is for you, Andrew. Oh!
Dude.
1, 2. Ooh. All right, here we go. Daiju going up top rope. Oh, big elbow drop onto the Bev. No, Bev kicks out. Bev kicks out. The Bev kicks out.
Yeah, he hits like his elbow's very Kyrie Sane-esque.
Thank you, Agent Lo-Fi. I knew you would fact check me. I appreciate that. Keep me honest. That K Malito, it's the new K Malito, yes. The OG has been around since 2005. He was previously named Aluche and was Niebla's mascot starting in '88.
Dang. Oh, missed the elbow drop.
Oh,
Light tubes.
there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, those light tubes are a thing of art.
oh, Fisherman Buster. All right, the Bev.
So the Bev gets the 1-2-3 pin on Daiji Wakamatsu.
That was a lot more fast paced than I was
Oh
expecting.
yeah.
Okay, well, we've got 3 of our 4 semifinalists. We've got the Bev, Otis Koger, and John Wayne Murdoch. Next match will determine our final semifinalist, as well as the person going into the semifinals as the GCW Ultraviolet champion, which will be Matt Tremont or his opponent.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun one. That's been kind of the story with the matches. We've only had 3 matches so far, right? Yeah. There's been 3 matches, but they've all been really entertaining for the different paces that they've been in. Yep, Fuego del Sol with this heel turn.
It's funny because his underuse, underappreciation in other promotions fueled like there's like I call it the Matt Cardona effect. It's you've got these wrestlers who are trying to quote unquote make it in the big leagues and really get underutilized, misutilized, whatever the case is. And it forces them to either return to or go into the indies and essentially be their own champions, like champions for themselves and promote themselves.
Yep.
And that's something that Matt Cardona has done a lot with GCW and going into other promotions, and a lot of people have been doing this now. And it's making them like it fuels their fire.
Yes.
They're like, fine, you don't see how good I am, I'll go out and do it on my own. And
Right.
now it's become this thing where it's like a lot of the independent wrestlers are doing that for each other. It's become this kind of like non-union of wrestlers who are just like, nope, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna
Right.
promote ourselves and do it together.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, and I fully understand. As a wrestler, if your ambition is to get to that big promotion, be it WWE, AEW, because that's where the money is,
Yeah, for sure.
But I do, especially having watched, a lot of independent wrestling and whatnot. It makes me wonder how much of a disconnection, like with the fans and with that, like you said, that community, not only the fans, but also the fellow wrestlers, happens once you get up to that level. Yes, Agent Lo-Fi, me too. There's only one Fuego now. Tremont. Yeah, it totally looks like they're just in a parking deck of the Showboat.
Yeah, it looks like they're in an underground parking lot. Okay, so we got some GCW TOS 10 doors. Door bridge set up.
I wonder if they sent some grips like this morning to go spray paint that.
Yeah, There's a whole bunch of crew that was just putting stuff together all day today.
Yep.
Taping light tubes together, stapling gusset plates onto doors, barbed wire onto doors.
Someday we'll find you. Break those things that bind you. Sure hurts you. I won't hurt you.
The Black Abdullah the Butcher.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a weed, at least one. I think it might have been two weed whackers over there.
So you see, Agent Lo-Fi was right. They should just book the Home Depot in Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
Yeah. Staple guns.
Actually, the Lowe's, because they still support DEI. So let's promote Lowe's.
I mean, and GCW is a very inclusive promotion, so very, very inclusive.
Change that I do. Man, I get such Bam Bam Bigelow vibes from him.
Totally. Dude, I don't even know.
Right? No doubt. What do you need 5 boxes of light tubes for? All right, Jimmy Lloyd.
Damn.
Oh, we got a painted glass there.
It's nice to see Jimmy Lloyd back in the deathmatch wrestling after finally leaving Matt Cardona.
Is the belt on the line too?
Yep.
Oh shit! So not only to move ahead in the tournament, but also the belt's on the line.
Yep.
That's big.
And I believe it will continue to be so through the rest of the tournament. That's what's happened in previous tournaments where the champion has been involved in the tournament. They have to
Shotzi!
What?
No, get the hell out of here! She is not.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that GCW pulls. Like,
Wow. Right? Oh. Clutch your pearls, y'all. It's a Ninja Dender match. Oh, my goodness. Woo.
that's the other thing that I enjoy about GCW. It's all that way. There's no gender divisions.
Tope.
Oh,
Shotzi with the tope on Matt Tremont. And here we go. Other way.
that's the other thing. GCW does not wait. Once people are free agents and able to make appearances, they're like,
Yeah.
come on over. We'd love to have you, even if it's for one match.
Yep.
But that's usually for quite a few.
Wow, that was a nice move. Okay, Shotzi going for the barbed wire. Okay. Oh, just putting it right on. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy how much glass is actually on the canvas right now, and
Yeah.
it's hardly broken any. It's just like it's going to
Yep.
continue to. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! It's already on him.
Yep.
It would be crazy if Shotzi became the new GCW Ultraviolent champion.
Oh.
To be fair, we could have in this evening we could have like 3 or 4 different Ultraviolet champions if the title's up for each round.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, Senton onto the door onto Lloyd.
That was a lot of meat dropping on Shotzi. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Okay, good on Shotzi. Getting put through a door. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nope, there's a fork. Oh.
Black Abdullah. Oh god.
you caught up now.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going all around the ring with that. So Matt Tremont now has Shotzi, and he's got a fork, and he's jamming it into her head, and she's bleeding. I'm excited to see this because I'm used to WWE Shotzi, so like this is great.
Like I was saying about self-promotion, getting to do the things that they want to do, and
Right?
do the things they're willing to do. Like,
right?
and I love it too because they get to have matches that they would never have, whether they're the styles or against opponents. Because in GCW there's no divisions. It's the only thing that make the divisions are if you're wrestling for a specific title. No, not into that scar tissue. Julian says, forget it. I'll just use a light bundle.
Oh.
Yeah, Matt Tremont has got some nasty scar tissue on his forehead.
Yeah, he does. Oh,
package pile driver.
Kick out at one.
Missed the light too, that's why. Oh, going for him again.
We got the weed whackers. Weed whackers are in. Weed whackers are in. Weed whacker fight. Oh. Having caught the bad end of a weed whacker more than once, it does hurt that much.
Oh, yeah. The worst is at least everyone on this has some kind of top on.
Yeah.
Not to say that you won't still feel it through it, but man, when you see the people catch those weed whackers and they're not wearing a shirt, like you can just see the welt build up instantly. Shotzi hit that code red or code red, yeah. God.
Yep.
Oh.
Through the door. Yep.
Again, really, the
Yo!
door really cushioned them from that concrete floor.
Who on the staff do they have to just be like, all right, we need you to artistically put these light tubes together?
Oh yeah. I feel like there's just people back there going like, all right, I'm gonna figure out how I can put these light tubes together. Like, how many different configurations can we put these light tubes together?
Call it light tube origami.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I gotta do a social. Oh man.
Nice little Lincoln log light tube setup here.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he only broke part of it. Oh, now he broke all of it. Oh, Tremont with the frog splash. Shotzi's looking like Christmas over here.
I know, right? Ah man, she's got that glass on her. Woo-wee. Oh. That was a big DDT. Oh!
Virginia Lloyd. Missed. Oh my God, that was nothing but chairs. That was just straight up
That was just
chairs.
Yup. Wasn't Shotzi out for a long time with like a neck injury or something like that?
I know her last one was she was out with a knee injury because
that was a knee injury. Okay.
She hit that apron DDT that she has in NXT, and when she landed on the ground, she like torqued her knee or something, and it tore something in it. But
here we go.
Oh, pop on Sky High. God, look at the leg of that chair. Pane and glass.
Here we go. Oh!
Just gonna lay it on him. That's fun.
All right, here goes Shotzi up to the top rope with Matt Tremont. Oh! Oh!
Oh my God. Dang.
I mean, what better tribute than just to dive into some chairs? You know what I mean? Woo! Wow. So if you're just joining us for this watch along, or if you're passing through, Shotzi Blackheart, as in GCW, made a bloody entrance. Against Matt Tremont and
Jimmy Lloyd.
What was the other guy?
Jimmy Lloyd.
Right. And Matt Tremont has retained his championship. But okay.
Hell yeah. I know Shotzi's supposed to make some other appearances in GCW later.
Yep.
So awesome to see her show up here.
She's going to be in MLW coming up as well. Yeah, again, like going back to our conversation, like when you're not with like independent organizations like this, you don't have that type of closeness with, with everyone. So just like I could just imagine that feeling that she's feeling of, being able to like mingle with the people
Mhm.
again, as it were. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Well, and I feel like, at least the impression that I've got, obviously, I'm not back there and seeing all this stuff, but the impression that I get is like they have very welcoming locker rooms. They very much want to
Yeah.
like work together and like tell the stories together. Um, it feels very collaborative. Um, so like yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, and especially if you're coming from a place that's a little more restrictive, a little more, I don't want to say by the numbers, but it kind of is. When you
Yeah.
come into a place like this, it there's a little bit of freedom there. You get to be the turned up version of what you might have been in another promotion.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Agent Lo-Fi. That was good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So going forward, because this is an actual tournament, we don't have any other cards. So, we will be as surprised as y'all are
I'm
to see.
assuming I would assume that it'll be John Wayne Murdoch versus Otis Cogar because they would have been the ones with the most amount of time to rest, so they'll give the other two time to rest, especially Matt
Right.
Tremont. But who knows? It could be John Wayne Murdoch versus the Bev. But
Yeah.
it should be two singles matches. I would imagine that Matt Tremont is going to put his title on the line in the next match. But either way, we see them clearing out the ring right now and setting up new toys.
Oh, giving merch out. Giving some merch out. Richard Holiday, not to be confused with Freddie Mercury. I almost made that mistake when I first saw him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Richard Holiday is definitely does a really good job at playing a super douchey character.
Yeah. Yeah, right? That's a whole other angle I didn't think of. Good one, Agent Lo-Fi.
Yeah,
They can just get out of the promotion wars and just, you know, find that love of wrestling again. Totally.
100%. Like the the fans for promotions like GCW are just they're just super excited to see people wrestle. They love seeing people pop up. They cheer for their local favorites. They cheer for the people they. I think part of it is they're independent wrestling fans, so they're following any wrestling that they can get their hands on. Other
Yeah.
independent promotions, their local promotions, all that kind of stuff. So you know, they know a lot of the different people. They're fans of them. So
Oh, Richard Holiday. Not to be confused with Freddie
I'll be
Mercury.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, true that. True that, Agent Lo-Fi. True that. Richard, he draws such good heel energy. He really does. You didn't miss much of nothing.
Sorry, I got a post nap visit.
Oh, yep. Nope, I got you. That post snap, trying to figure out what's going on with the world. Yep.
Such a potty.
Speaking of losing, what, Andrew, do you think that the art of being a jobber, do you think that's a dead art?
I mean, I think there really became a time when it became a thing looked down upon. Because for a while, especially up through, I would say, like the early 2000s, that was like a spot that you could have a career as. Like, you
Right.
were a jobber. Like,
Yeah.
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 And then I think part of it was what, was done with it in places like WWE, where it almost became like a derogatory name. It was like it meant you weren't making it, and it was really where it became about being a superstar. And I think it's where they kind of Hollywoodized that, like those top people that were in those promotions. And so it became a thing where, like, you didn't want to be called like a jobber, and I
Right.
mean, the title jobber really is like it's almost like a derogatory thing for the people that do those positions. But there are a lot of people that do it, and I will say, places like Ring of Honor, to a certain degree, AEW does it still. TNA still has some folks that are kind of in that position where most of the time they're going to go out to lose to the people that are getting the push, and
Right.
they do a really good job of it. They sell really well. Like, I mean, essentially Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, when he was Dolph Ziggler, for a lot of his run in that promotion, was essentially someone who was going out to lose in a way that made his opponents look good. Because he was such a great seller. He is such a great seller. But I think now what you have is those people that are filling those roles are kind of the up-and-comers. So it's like you fill that role until you've done enough and built up enough experience and name and recognition to move into a more regular position. As before, that could have been your whole career, and you were just always in that position. You were never going to be a champion. You were never going to do that stuff, but you went out and you were a great wrestler. You made your opponents look good. You knew how to lose well. So I think to a certain degree it is like there are people that fill that role. But I think in some good ways it's not really a thing anymore because people find their places of success. And maybe it's because there's so much wrestling now that it's like even if you're not a huge name in something like WWE or AEW or any of that kind of those places, you can still have a really solid career around the world. So yeah, I mean, I think as what it used to be, especially like the 80s and 90s, things like that, that kind of style of jobber is gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely what I mean. And thank you for chiming in on that, Agent Lo-Fi. That Commander, it was basically a glorified jobber in AEW until recently. Now he has a good run. Laredo Kid is in that same group in the U.S. And I agree. Guys that are really good at making other people look good. I miss the jobber, I miss your Leaping Lenny Poffos and your IRSs, the dudes that came out and they made other wrestlers look good, but like you knew when they came out they were going to lose, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think especially during that Attitude. Was it Attitude before Raw or Raw before Attitude? Anyway, in that like early, that mid 90s to early thousands WWE, WWF time frame, WCW, I think that is when we lost that, and everyone was gunning to be a star. Which in some ways is good, it makes for good storytelling. But I wholeheartedly wish that they would bring that role back. Maybe change the name. You're right, that word jobber, does have a negative connotation to it. Maybe take that term back. But I do. Yeah, I would love to see a resurgence of wrestlers with really fun and cool gimmicks that come out to lose, essentially, but like make it look good. You know what I mean? And not like a 25-second squash match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of what you get now is like when you see a lot of these people from places like GCW or Progress or, even international promotions, Stardom, AAA, places like that go into these other bigger promotions. And I think because AEW has a much more open door policy, they get a lot more of this, especially in Ring of Honor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You see these names from other promotions, especially when they're in their local area, use those talent, and so to a certain degree some of those do a good job of it. Some of them feel like because they do a lot of squash matches, they're not being used as well as they should, even if they are going out there to lose. So it kind of feels like they're being misused in that role. but you know, you've got a few people that are going out and doing that kind of stuff, and doing it well. Um, but yeah, I think it is definitely it reminds me a lot of working in theater. You know, there's a
Right.
lot of people who the idea of being an understudy is
Yes.
as being, you know,
Yes.
lesser, and it's like there are
Right.
people who make careers out of being understudies, and a good understudy, like having those
Yeah.
skills, can get you a lot of work, and eventually could get you into a position where you're working more and you're working in you know, more regular positions because you show that you've got that work ethic and that dedication.
Yep.
And so often that will trump quote unquote talent a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Tournament's starting back up. We got Otis Koger coming back out.
They're all going to look, each time we see them, they're all
Yeah.
going to look so
They're
much,
really-
a little
yeah,
more beat up and a little
more
more
beat
tired.
Who was that? The dude that split his stomach open.
Oh,
In the first match.
John Wayne Murdoch.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna quick staple them together or quick stitch them together.
Yeah, I think it depends on how deep it was. It may just get taped up for now. Because if you tape it up, you don't have to worry about it tearing again either. And then just stitch it up later.
Speaking of which, there he is, John Wayne Murdoch.
Jesus. He's just so caked in dried blood.
I know. I hope they at least give them enough time or have something back there that they can wet wipe themselves before they come back out, you know?
Just a thing of baby wipes back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's taped up or something. Yeah, he was holding that aside. MLJ's got just noticed the Mick Foley shirt on.
Yep.
I think it's a Cactus Jack.
Yep.
Should be a pretty brutal match between these two.
Yeah. All right, we just got panes of glass now, so
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, welcome. We are in the second round. Oh man, of the GCW Tournament of Survival 10. We are the BC Wrestling Pod. I am Adolfo Norte, Puerto Rican. I am here with Andrew, Mr. A to Z, who is the man about the GCW. I'm still a GCW noob, if you will. So yeah, we are in our second round now. We got John Wayne Murdoch versus Otis Koger. And Otis Koger broke glass first, got tossed into a pane. I don't know where those. Oh, they're there. I didn't know where that light tube came from. It just like appeared. I don't know where.
Yeah, I think we're about a year into covering GCW now. GCW.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is about when we started was Tournament of Survival 9.
Yeah, I think because this is around the same time we started covering CMLL too.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
Yeah, it was about this time last year we started making some changes. We stepped away from a couple other promotions, and then also just added quite a few between CMLL, GCW. We've added a few over the last couple of months with Mystery Wrestling and
NJPW, Stardom. Oh,
Progress
Defy. Oh my heck. Oh, Koger's got that straight blade again. He was going after that laceration that Murdoch had suffered earlier. Oh, go to the face. Oh, it hurts because it's happened before. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, those are the expensive energy saver ones. You can tell by the tips. Oh, props to the one dude in the audience that's just sitting there taking it.
Just cover your drink so you don't get any.
Yeah, right, exactly. Just. Yeah, Goofy Senton. Murdoch kicks out. But wait, how are Koger's boots still so squeaky clean?
He brings new pairs.
Yeah, fair, very fair.
We still got like 3 panes of glass too.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Cannonball. I'm pretty sure that pane of glass is wrapped in barbed wire.
Yes. Can confirm. So if you're joining us, welcome. We are the BC Wrestle Pod, and we are covering GCW Tournament of Survival 10. Right now we have, I got to remember these names, John Wayne Murdoch versus Otis Koger in the second round of our Tournament of Survival. And it's been a bloody affair, y'all. It's been a bloody affair. GC beep and dub. I guess we're deep enough in the stream that I can say a curse word. Oh, there it was. There it was, Andrew. There it was.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and there it is. That barbed wire is just all over him.
Oh, God. Well, that's especially bad because first you break through the barbed wire, and then there's nothing holding the barbed wire around it, so then it's just you and the barbed wire.
Yeah, having been caught in barbed wire is not a good time. Not a good time.
Well, and it's chaotic. Like you're not sure what's going to happen with it when you get thrown into it.
Yeah.
Well, the Odakover just has like a bloody handprint on his pants from like his previous match.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Koger up on the top rope. Painted glasses on Murdoch. Here we go. Oh!
That's a big boy on the top rope.
All right. Koger is advancing. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Andrew. I forget you're like 30 seconds behind me.
Oh, it's all good.
So, sorry if I spoiled that one.
No, it's all good.
Otis Koger advancing.
You could get Otis Koger versus Matt Tremont in the main.
Yeah, that was
razor.
That was a crazy flipping senton onto Murdoch.
So that should mean our next match is Matt Tremont versus the Bev.
Right. All right. And having said that, I have a 2-year-old that I need to put to bed.
Okay.
So I will be back.
All right.
Hold the fort down, Andrew.
I will. Like this, right between matches, so should be a promo package.
Cool.
All right. Oh, Juggalo Championship Wrestling Lunacy. A little promo here. Tomorrow night we do have GCW versus JCW, that being Juggalo Championship Wrestling, not Jersey Championship Wrestling. As we're building over this year, JCW facing off against GCW and a little friendly rivalry. So tonight we've got Tournament of Survival. Tomorrow is Cage of Survival. We've got an 8-man tag match. Tomorrow, Team GCW's Effie, Jimmy Lloyd, John Wayne Murdoch, and Matt Tremont versus Team JCW, Too Tough Tony, Mickey Knuckles, Ruffo the Clown, and Yabo the Clown with Violent J. And also a reminder that this year at Gathering of the Juggalos will be GCW versus JCW, so that's going to be a crazy event. And that will be in August 15th and 16th. So looking forward to that crazy time. Should be insane. A little bit of catch up here from Run For It. Effie defeated one called Manders to retain the title, and then KJ Orso came out to confront him. Set up a little sneak attack there from Charles Mason, so we're definitely going to see some of that coming up soon between those three. Ooh, what's this promo? Oh, this is, I think, the Kogan promo. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Elena Black returns to GCW. June 20th, July 5th, July 11th, July 19th, August 1st, and August 2nd. Looking forward to that. That's going to be crazy. So happy to see so many of these names that have recently been let go by their other promotions showing up in GCW as well as some of the other indies around the world. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so good. GCW is doing such a good job with some of these folks. We got Backyard Wrestling coming up on July 4th. Of course, they return to Japan July 28th, 29th, and 30th, which I believe we'll be covering here at GCW or PC WrestlePod. Reminder, Gathering the Juggalos is August 14th and 15th. Be back in the Showboat August 23rd, 24th. And Bloodsport London in the Electric Ballroom, home of Progress Wrestling, September 28th. Such a full schedule. It'll be awesome. So much good wrestling from GCW. Oh, so excited for July 19th, GCW Coney Island. It's going to be a fun event. If you're anywhere near there and you get a chance to go, super jealous. Wish it was closer. I'd love to go to that. Looking forward to watching. It's going to be should be really fun. Lots of fun names attached to that card. All right. Last semifinal match. This will be another game changer Ultraviolent champion title match. So Matt Tremont's still the champion. I'm just going to put it on the line. It should be against the Bev. So the Bev gets a chance to win the title as well as move on in the tournament. So it's a big opportunity here for him, which also means it's likely that Otis Koger will be going into the finals facing the GCW Ultraviolent champion, and theoretically will get a title shot too. So whoever walks out of this tournament, the tournament winner, will also walk out as the Ultraviolent champion. Well, still got that crimson mask on. Got Matt Tremont, the least fresh wrestler in this whole tournament right now. All right. Here we go. Choose your weapons. Tremont's got a chair. Beverly's got the light tubes. Nope. Tremont drops the chair. Dueling light tube bundles. No, puts it down. Oh, got them both now. Oh, looks like we're going to put down the light tube bundles and we're just going to sit down and punch each other in the face. It doesn't look like he's keen on this prospect of just sitting in front of Matt Tremont and trading punches. Can't blame him. Sorry, I missed your comments here, Agent Lo-Fi. So I don't know if you got caught up with us and everything, but yeah, we saw Otis Cogar defeats John Wayne Murdoch to move on in the finals, and now we've got the next semifinal match here: Matt Tremont versus the Bev, and it's a GCW Ultraviolent title match. I wouldn't be surprised. I know they've got, like I said, GCW's got a planned trip to Japan. They're going to take Bloodsport over to England. So I know they've got some international events already booked up. But yeah, I know they've had a few fun events in Mexico, so it'd be pretty fun to see them go over there. And I'm sure there's quite a few performers that could make some good impressions in GCW and have some fun crossover matches. Oh, the cinder block, the two cinder blocks in the corners. Okay. Matt Tremont is so bloody right now. Take it back and look right there. There's 4 cinder blocks in the ring. Oh God, that gusset plate right into his dome. Oh, and he's gonna hit it with a chair. Oh. Oh man, it is just pouring right out of there. It's just leaking like a faucet. I mean, Matt Tremont, the condition he's going to be in, and if he wins this main event or this match going to the main event, it's going to be pretty jacked up. Oh my! Oh, that just squirted out of the top of his head like a fountain. Holy!
That's a lot of blood. What did I miss?
I don't know if you saw the first chair shot where Tremont was against the ropes, but it literally shot up out of his head like a fountain.
Oof.
Yeah. I was just saying, if Matt Tremont wins this and goes on to the main event, I do not know what kind of condition he's going to be in because.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of blood. I mean, I know head injuries, they bleed a lot, but that's a lot of fucking blood. Holy crap.
Yeah. And it was like, it's literally like squirting out of his head. Oh.
Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah. There's 4 cinder blocks in the ring, too.
Oh. There it is. There you go. Matt Tremont moves on, beats the Bev.
Oh my God. That was a short but brutal match.
Brutal. Yeah. Oh man, he's bleeding from in between his hand. Ooh, goodness.
You want to know the crazy thing is? So you see the quote unquote cleaner side of his face, or the left side of his face?
Yeah.
When he came out, that side of his face was covered in red blood. That's how much he bled, was it washed off the other side of his face.
Wow. I gotta love that good sportsmanship, man. Holy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Holy goodness. All right, Agent Lo-Fi, is it that time? The lucha? Hora de lucha?
Enjoy.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, because Matt Tremont came into this match the least fresh wrestler.
Wrestler,
in the tournament, because he had the most recent match, and now he's going to go into the final as the least fresh.
Fufa. Okay. My goodness. My goodness.
Is that a cinder block match? Is that what
It's going to be a cinder block match. I think so. Woo! So if you're just joining us, thank you. We are the BC Wrestle Pod. This is our live watch along of the GCW Tournament of Survival 10. We are now down to our finals, where we will have Matt Tremont versus Koger, the Koger brother. Otis. It's been bloody. It's been violent. It's been beautiful. Shotzi made a return. Shotzi Blackheart in GCW. And it looks like we are going to have a cinder block final match here. So it should be good. While props to Megan Bain getting those sticks in her head. Oh, man. So while we got this break going on, if you like what you've been seeing, please follow us on the interwebs. We are everywhere. We are the BC WrestlePod. You can find us on Instagram, Blue Sky, the Fache Book. If you're watching us right now, you're probably watching us either on the Fache Book, YouTube, or Twitch. Not Instagram, because I don't have time for that. But also, we have some merch, BC WrestlePod shop.fourthwall.com. We have a special Pride collection starting in Pride Month. We are going to have it through Pride Month, but 50% of the proceeds does go to a LGBTQ plus organization. And also, like, if you want to toss us some money so that we can keep doing what we do, you can join our Patreon. We have a lot of backstage shenanigans stuff going on our Patreon and whatnot. So, you know, so yeah, and thank you. You know, if you're watching, please, feel free to pop into the chat, say hello. This is my first tournament of Survival 10. I have been enjoying it very much so. It's been very bloody. There have been some spots that I have had to divert my eyes, if you will. But it's been good. The wrestling has actually been really, really good. It hasn't just been uh, just straight up people pummeling each other with things. There has been wrestling in there, which has been great. We've had some, as I said before, we've had some interesting people show up. Shotzi Blackheart made her GCW debut in an intergender hardcore match. Gotta love that. So yeah, we are getting down to the finals of tonight, where we see Matt Tremont versus Otis Koger. Matt Tremont is your current GCW. Um, I forgot the name of it, but he's the hardcore champ. So we will see. We are back from the break on the show, and they are going to be covering the ring with cinder blocks. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so we got Jeff Cannonball coming out. He is they're bringing his family out. Jeff Cannonball, a hardcore legend. He's being inducted into the Hardcore Hall of Fame. Um, he is coming out with his family and also with the tournament trophy, which is what everyone's fighting for. Also, the championship now that Matt Tremont is in the finals. Really cool. Wow. That floor is covered in dried blood. My goodness, my goodness. All right, going to get some words from Jeff Cannonball. Oh, Jeff Cannonball's being interrupted. Again, I'm new to GCW, so I'm not 100% sure who this douchebag is. Hopefully, they don't cut the feed for me saying that word, but I think we're far enough into the stream that should be safe. Wow. Blake Christian. That's who that is. Blake Christian. Okay. Okay. Blake Christian. Wow. Wow. Ouch.
Hey, I am back. So Blake Christian's out here winning over fans, huh?
Yep. He interrupted Cannonball saying some words, and yeah,
Yeah, some of the work that Blake Christian's been doing in GCW has been pretty good. He was their former
Yeah.
champion about this time last year. It's unfortunate they did have an angle where he was going with kind of a supernatural-esque. Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, Tony Deppen.
Nice. Blake Christian gets a hit in. Yo, he punched Blake Christian out in a bluey shirt. That's baller energy right there.
Oh yeah, he's wearing a bluey Hawaiian tee.
That's
Or
awesome.
Hawaiian
I want
button-up.
that blue Hawaiian shirt. Jeff Cannonball is trying not to cry. Aw.
Yeah, that's something hard because, a lot of these, especially these independent and deathmatch wrestlers, like, they put their bodies through so much, and, they don't have, like, great, like, health insurance and support and retirement plans and all this kind of stuff. So this here is going to be one of the big matches tomorrow night.
Ooh. So right now we're just going through some homecoming, some video packages from shows from last year, as they are quite literally putting tile down onto the rest. They're putting paving tile on the wrestling mat. Good Lord. God bless this one dude that's setting up the barbed wire, and he's not doing it with gloves on. Goodness gracious.
Because a ring with a bunch of bricks on it isn't enough. We got to wrap the ropes in barbed wire.
Right? Oh. Oh, I got to remember to record my insulin and my metformin.
I realized I was saying it while my mic was muted. While you were gone, they had some advertisements for some upcoming big events for GCW. Bash at the Ballpark, July 19th, which is at Coney Island, which I've had quite a few big, exciting names announced for that.
Yeah.
The 2-day event, the 2-day war with GCW versus JCW, which is Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Uh-huh.
Not to be confused with Jersey Championship Wrestling.
Right.
But yeah, basically GCW versus JCW.
Now, I did not see this.
That clusterfuck.
Yeah, Clusterfuck Forever. I did not see that.
Yeah, it was on later at night. I want to say it was actually what ended the weekend because it came after Joe Janela's spring break.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this moment was pretty crazy. That match right there was insane.
Man.
Yeah, that spot was pretty crazy.
I would have much rather stay up and watch that than watch what I ended up watching that weekend. We gotta talk to management about this. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm very rarely disappointed when I have weekends of GCW.
So it is the Insane Clown Posse, Juggalo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so tomorrow night we have Team GCW versus Team JCW. And you've over the last, like, I would say probably 6 months, we've seen JCW showing up in GCW. It's actually been since Homecoming, at least. We've seen a few of them show up, and GCW showed up on what's their weekly show? They're showing clips of it right now. So it's been this war between both companies kind of happening.
Cool.
But yeah, tomorrow night it's Effie, Jimmy Lloyd, Matt Tremont, and I can't remember who the fourth one is on GCW, but it's the Brothers of Funstruction, Mickey Knuckles, and Too Tough Tony. Oh, John Wayne Murdoch is the fourth on Team GCW.
Wow. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I have to say, with the way that they're setting the ring up and how nice it looks, I'm kind of bummed that they have to go through and destroy it. I mean, look at that job they did laying that tile down.
Yeah.
And the barbed wire.
And the light tubes.
And the light tubes artistically. I just want to give a shout out to the crew for putting that up. It's beautiful. I appreciate your work, good peoples.
It was at the People versus GCW that Matt Tremont won both titles and unified them as the GCW Ultraviolent champion. Oh, Drew Parker. I haven't seen Drew Parker in a while. He might actually be out injured. Last time I saw him, he wrestled Arez, and Arez had to take his place the next night because he got injured in their match. Oh, Brandon Kirk. Miss him too. People versus GCW match was his retirement match. Yeah, last year there was Tournament of Survival. JCW had an event in between, and then there was Cage of Survival. And I'm pretty sure Brandon Kirk wrestled all three of those events.
Wow.
And had some awesome matches, too.
Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy Pride Month, by the way, everybody. It's Pride Month, if you didn't know. So, which is one of the other reasons why I enjoy watching GCW is they have great representation in this promotion. And I love it.
I mean, obviously they have their big Effie's Big Gay Brunch that they have.
Yep.
But just throughout all their regular events, it's just representation of all kinds.
Yep.
Which is great. Which I think is a big reason why they don't have any gender divisions or anything like that, because it's like making that recognition that not everybody fits into those same boxes, and they want to make it equal across the board.
Definitely. And this is only night one. We got a second night of GCW goodness tomorrow night. We'll be also doing a watch along tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. So definitely tune in for that. This week, I believe. Let me check the.
And tomorrow will be 3 hosts strong. As Mikey will be joining us.
Yep, Mikey will be back from going and see some live wrestling. So that's cool. And then this upcoming week, we have, I think Monday is WWE, or is it Sunday that's WWE?
It should be Monday because tomorrow we'll be doing TOS.
Right. So Monday we got our WWE review, Tuesday AEW, Wednesday NXT and CMLL, Thursday we rest. Friday is TNA, and then Saturday is a thing. We got another thing. I can't remember what it is. But yes, as we got a lot of fuckery in the ring right now. And again, it's so well put. Like, it's a shame they have to go through and wreck it.
Oh, shout out. I think it's happening right now. Let me double check here. Something else to watch if you are watching along with us right now and you feel like continuing to watch. On air right now, I'd say definitely stick around to watch this main event, but you can always jump over if you're watching on Triller TV to catch up from the beginning. Is HOG has the Puerto Rican Weekend.
Yep.
Hosted by Mike Santana, who also is in the main event defending the HOG Championship. Also at 7 o'clock, so following GCW's Tournament of Survival is the GCW Deathmatch Hall of Fame. So, you got some other stuff you can watch after finishing Tournament of Survival.
It's good. We got a lot of good stuff this weekend. Definitely
going to have to catch up on that HOG Puerto Rican Weekend. I'm excited. There's
no doubt.
So many people.
I'm kind of bummed I learned about that so late.
I
mean, I'm having a great time watching GCW with you. But I would have loved to watch the Puerto Rican Pride. I mean, I'm gonna go back and watch it anyway. Yeah. But you know what I mean.
I'm kind of bummed that I kind of wish like it would have started either earlier or later, so it wasn't on crossing over with GCW.
Yes.
Like I get it, they probably did it at an earlier time, so then that way it lined up more with an optimal time for people that might be watching in the Puerto Rican time zones.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I was like, God, why do they have to like conflict with each other? I wanted to watch them both, which has become the bane of my watching wrestling, especially because so many events. I'm like, okay, cool. There's only 2 GCW events this weekend, but there's like 4 or 5 independent
other events. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and what a time to live in as a
Mhm.
as a professional wrestling fan, where we are not want for things to watch, which is great.
Well, and I think something that helps is like obviously streaming has become a huge thing. So not only do the big companies have their own like streaming services or are through streaming services or whatever.
Oh, sure.
But you have things like Triller TV, you have things like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube that like people put live events on. So there's just so many opportunities, and there's also so many opportunities for people for companies that aren't going through major streaming networks or big TV networks that they can put on events.
Yep. And it is becoming easier to find other more obscure promotions too. Even like internationally, like with NJPW, Stardom, TJPW on I think it's Wrestling Universe. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I cannot understand. We have Otis Cogar coming out now. Again, the ring looks beautiful. They put those towels. If y'all could come over to my house and help me towel my backyard the way y'all tiled the ring, like, please and thank you. But I cannot understand that individualistic mindset of, this promotion is the only one that's the only thing to watch. That's like, like I don't get that. I don't think I want to get that.
Yeah.
Because this is great, and the fact that like I can get my my extreme wrestling fix here, and like you said, switch over and like actually, I believe CMLL is going on, so like I can shut this off and then go over to YouTube and get my lucha fix. Like, come on, that's fantastic, Well,
and that's like Mikey and I were talking about it, like the whole counter programming that WWE is just, they've been doing it for years. Started with WCW, and they do it with AEW and stuff like that. Where those two big companies, especially, they're trying to like counter program against each other, and they could seriously go, okay, this big promotion's doing a show this weekend, we're going to do one next weekend. So now wrestling fans just have that much more wrestling to watch instead of competing. Like the competition is already there because people are watching those things. You don't have to try and take away the audience from them. You can all have that audience. Like,
people
you can all watch more wrestling.
Yep, totally.
And I think you see it in independent wrestling. Like, there are so many people who are wrestling in GCW, wrestle in Defy, wrestle in HOG, wrestle throughout Europe, or wrestling in all kinds of promotions. Was it Maple Leaf Pro now?
Maple Leaf Pro, Mystery.
Yeah, and they do such a good job of collaborating instead of competing, and it just shows you what you can do, and we win as wrestling fans. We win.
Well, totally, no doubt, we totally are the winners in this whole. God bless Matt Tremont, who's still freshly bloodied from his match. I still can't get over how well they put that towel down.
Yeah.
Some production grip had graph paper for that.
Yeah.
That's how good it looks. They had graph paper.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Tremont's got to be exhausted. Not only did he have 2 matches, I mean, so did Otis Cogar, but he's lost so much blood. Like,
Yeah.
he's back there, like, down in electrolytes.
Dare I say, Otis Cogar, at least he appears younger than Matt. So, that plays a little bit into it too.
Yeah, well, and, not just actual age, like, chronicle age, but also wrestling age. His body has been less through it.
Yep.
Let me see here. Otis Cogar is 34. Matt Tremont's 37. So there's only a 3-year age difference, but Matt Tremont has been wrestling for, let's see, 18 years, and it's all been pretty much death matches.
Right.
And, oh wow, Otis Cogar's been wrestling for 10 years. So 7 less years of wrestling, but...
Right. You want to know something crazy? So I'm a big sumo fan, right? Every other month is the big sumo tournaments over in Japan. When you reach the age of like 33, 34, you're considered an old person.
I mean, that's like a lot of sports, because your peak age is your peak performance age is really it's basically like mid 20s to early 30s. I used to watch actually sumo when I was younger, in I would say probably the 90s, because my dad traveled to Japan a lot, and so that along with a lot of Hawaiians making a big name, like Akimono and Konishiki, were some guys that kind of got me into that, and so I used to watch it for a while.
And then, like, you have down in CMLL, you have like Atlantis and Blue Panther that have been each wrestling for 40 years and 40 years, 80 years collectively. That are still getting in the ring and just still flying around.
Oh yeah.
It's it's fun. It's funny. It's funny.
Well, and I think a part of it is, obviously some of it's genetics, how well you take care of yourself, like what condition you're in. But another part of it is the style of wrestling. Like, obviously, R.I.P. Sabu. But you looked at how he was at his age.
Oh, sure.
What he put his body through. And there's a lot of guys that were in that, like the old GCW guy or ECW guys. That, and even just some more of the traditional wrestling style wrestlers, they just were willing to do that to themselves. Mick Foley.
I was just about to say, like, look at Mick Foley and then look at the Undertaker. It's like they both hold themselves so differently, but it's just because of the mileage that they've had,
Yeah, and again, like we talked about the healthcare that they go through, and especially in certain generations, they were in a spot where it was, you basically wrap it up, tape it up, numb it as
Yeah.
whatever way you
Yeah.
can. And
However
you
you
got to
can.
wrestle the next day.
Yep.
Which is unfortunately why a lot of them developed a lot of addiction issues.
Yep.
And
Yep.
some of them did not make it to very old ages.
No, they did not. All right, so here we go. Matt Tremont versus Otis Cogar for the final here of the Tournament of Survival 10
And the Ultraviolet Championship.
and the Ultraviolent Championship. So not only do we have the beautifully paved ring, we got barbed wire around the ropes. We got light tubes around on the ropes. We have taped up light tubes around the ring. We got a box of light tubes on the one side of the ring. We have different baseball bats and other types of things wrapped in different things, barbed wire. There was another, it looked like shark teeth. I don't know if they went out to the...
No. I think those are those popper things. So it explodes when you hit them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they also have a bat with thumbtacks on it too.
Yeah, and thumbtacks, yep. Oh, here we go.
Or maybe it's either thumbtacks or gusset plates. But yeah, they've got a lot of toys around the ring. Also, there's no way that's going to feel any kind of good getting slammed on that ring, because not only is the weight going to reduce the bounce, so it's going to be more solid, but there's no, you're hitting solid paving plates.
Yeah. Yeah, I can speak from experience from doing stage combat that landing on a solid stage and landing on on the ground or something that's a little bit more forgiving, you definitely feel it. I mean, even if you land the way you're supposed to land, you definitely feel it.
Well, that's like, the professor and I tell our stage combat students all the time. It's like, when you do it, you're going to feel it because it's a solid stage. The goal is to not injure yourself.
Exactly. All right, Cogar with the first near fall. Tremont. Cogar, fuck, this hurts. Oh, man. There it is, back covered in thumbtacks. Oh, yep.
Yeah, you saw when Tremont got slammed that those paving bricks all moved like one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, those thumbtacks.
Ooh.
Oh. God.
Oh.
And those are just sticking. It's like
Those
are just putting chainmail on him. Oh, God. And the worst part of those is it's not even them going in. It's going to be taking them out.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. God. Ooh, doggies.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so currently Otis Cogar's there it is. Snap pops. The snap pops. Yeah.
God, there's so many little welts on Matt Tremont right now.
Oh, Matt. Oh, buddy.
couple devil horns.
Oh,
Damn, that's it's got Lucille right there.
oh, yep. Oh, come on, Matt.
Oh God, yeah, that there's no give, none.
None.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, and I mean, all you can really do in that situation is like try to be as flat as you can and try to not hit any pointy bone parts or the back of your head on that.
right. Yep. Yeah, you definitely got to remember to tuck your head and just let the meaty parts take it.
Yeah.
Man.
What's really going to suck for pretty much everybody in this tournament, especially these two, is later on tonight when they go back to the hotel to shower.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Once all that adrenaline leaves, you got to take. Yeah, those are not good showers.
No.
Those are not good showers.
Matt Tremont's got the GCW versus JCW match tomorrow night. Otis Cogar, there's a good chance he's going to show up for the Atticus Cogar match tomorrow.
Yep.
John Wayne Murdoch's in that match with Matt Tremont. So is Jimmy Lloyd. Like, yeah. There's a lot of people who don't have the weekend off yet.
Yeah. Like, he probably won't because Matt Tremont just seems like that type of workhorse. But, like, if he showed up and did a spot and then, like, rolled out of the ring for the rest of that GCW versus JCW match, I would not fault him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be his fourth match in 2 days.
Oof.
And 3 of those matches will have been death matches.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one's probably going to be pretty similar too, considering it's, it's a 8-man tag match and there's pretty much no rules.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, dude, there's no bounce.
Oh.
There's no bounce when they get slammed. Oh man.
Those are some big bundles.
Yep.
Oh shit. He's stacking up tiles.
Man, you're ruining all that beautiful work, Otis. Come on, man. Oh.
Well, yeah, because then it's not flush. You got angles.
Yep.
You can't triple stack a double stack.
Yeah. We just stacking them cinder blocks, baby.
What a, no, what a, that is just not going to be fun.
We are just stacking them tiles. Good gravy. Mm.
Oh man, that one definitely hurt.
Yup. I mean, the first one, it hurt. Koger pulled it,
Yeah.
so it didn't hurt as much. But yeah, that second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gee. Okay, is the mat going to be able to hold that much weight in that spot?
Yeah, I mean, are they just going to stack all of them into one,
Damn.
like 2x3 stack?
Right?
Because now there's no give. Like,
No.
not that there was before, but this reminds me of. So this is still something that Mike and I talked about to this day. Is there was a Monsters Ball match in TNA where Moose power bombed PCO on a stack of cinder blocks with thumbtacks covering it.
Ugh.
Watching someone the age of PCO take that bump and come up with the thumbtacks in the back of his head was just like, it was so brutal. It was such a good spot, but it was so brutal.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to get something like that here.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh.
I always get worried when Matt Tremont's up top.
Ay, coño.
Oh. Okay, good. It doesn't look like his ankle, because his foot hit that stack. That could have been bad, but I mean that hurt for both of them, guaranteed.
Yep. His foot just missed the stack on the come down. Mm-hmm. On the bounce, it hit the stack, but just missed that. Dude, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Yeah, you can see his heel broke one of the other ones.
Yeah. Oh.
Otis. Or Atticus, I mean.
Yep.
Oh, no. It's his cousin.
Kick out. Here we go. There we go, Matt. Someone just threw a bottle in the ring. Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh, and here's Atticus.
Oh, Atticus too. Oh
Yep.
man. You know, the whole Koger family is there.
Yep.
Come on, where's all the other tournament people? They got to come down and help Matt. Come on.
Right. Yeah, he's got a expandable baton. There we go. Come on, Matt. There we go. Fight through us. Headbutts Otis. Yeah, but Atticus in the. Oh, it's Joey Janela. Here comes Joey Janela. Gingerly. Oh, Christian Napier into the barbed wire doors. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Uranagi on the spread. Oh, kicks out. Come on, Matt. So if you're just joining us, thank you. We are the Bi-Conics Wrestle Podcast. We are watching GCW Tournament of Survival 10, where we are in the final. And Otis Koger is trying to put down Matt Tremont. He just rock bottomed him twice onto a stack of paving tiles covered with light tubes, and Matt Tremont has kicked out each time.
Uranagi, not a rock.
Uranagi, sorry. Oh. Oh. And Matt Tremont retains. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Sorry.
So good.
Oh.
Oh God.
God bless. Well done. Well done. And still your champ.
Damn, that was rough.
He's finally won it, right? This is the first time he's won it. Nice. Nice.
So when he retires, he'll definitely go down in the GCW Deathmatch Hall of Fame. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And Cage of Survival is next, but that's it. That's it for Tournament of Survival.
Yeah.
And that's it for our feed.
Well, what'd you think of your first Tournament of Survival?
That was good. Towards the end, I was just thinking about how much I miss well done extreme wrestling like that, because like we had that conversation earlier. It's it's so easy to get a match together and dudes just like clobber each other for like 5 minutes or whatever with whatever you have on hand, and then and then it's done, right? But like that finals match was a good 15, 16 minutes.
Probably,
17 minutes, even including like the interruption there from the from Otis's crew. These guys, these wrestlers, I should say, they went the distance with this, and it looked great. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm definitely on board to see Tournament of Survival 11 next year. So what'd you think, Andrew? What'd you think? This is your second Tournament of Survival, so.
I thought it, watching Matt Tremont's story over this last year, him winning the title, and really trying to cement himself as, the greatest American-born deathmatch wrestler. It was fun. It was fun to see him build up and to win that tournament. Kudos to Otis Cogar, coming in, and making it all the way to the finals. We had some really great matches. The opening match was a great way to open it up.
Yes.
Really, really fun matches all the way through.
Great surprises. Bunch of great surprises in there. Yeah.
So, I'm excited. I think this is going to really set us up for tomorrow night, Cage of Survival. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a little bit crazier because there's no tournament involved. So each match is kind of like everyone's giving it their all. Not that they didn't tonight, but like you don't have that fatigue that you have to fight through each match. So I think tomorrow's going to be extra crazy. Right.
All right, everybody. So please join us. We got our live watch along tomorrow for Cage of Survival. So GCW. GC Dub, baby. So with that, for Andrew, we are the Bi-Conics podcast. You all deserve to finish your story, so do that. I'm Bi-Conic, you're Bi-Conic, we're all Bi-Conic. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Johnny TV style.
Sebastian!
You're in the shot, you bald idiot!
You fool!
The other way, go, go! You're
tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me